been waiting too long, so I came back this time with a new song. Same old attitude, wanting y'all to sing along. What we talking about? Fill it up and put that thing on. Know we got that brown, holy water. Watch it, y'all be sipping, merch, drop it. Black, blessed, la, pop it. Tanya, pour it, Georgie, rock it. Every Sunday at 7, yeah, you can't stop it. Like, share, follow, don't forget to comment. Getting baptized by every topic. Heard we the best, but I ain't the one that gossip. Brown, holy water, watch it. Y'all be sipping, merch, drop it. Black, blessed, la, pop it. Tanya, pour it, Georgie, rock it. Brown, holy water, watch it. Y'all be sipping, merch, drop it. Black, blessed, la, pop it. Tanya, pour it, Georgie, rock it. Brown, holy water, watch it. Y'all be sipping, merch, drop it. Black, blessed, la, pop it. Tanya, pour it, Georgie, rock it.
Good evening. Welcome to another edition of Brown Holy Water. It's your boy Handsome La. Hope everybody's having a beautiful and productive Sunday thus far. We have a special guest in the building, but let my team introduce themselves.
Yeah, you already know what it is. Black Success, Coney Island, Brooklyn. We out shit, you heard?
Yo, it's Aunty with the T. Bad Gyal Tanya, I'm here.
It's your favorite tomboy, Danny, a.k.a. Georgie, whatever you want to call me.
And today we have a special guest in the building.
Extra
Yave's
special.
own CEO. Introduce yourself, sir.
Joe Cruz Jr., founder of Yave Tequila, dreamt up in Harlem, made down in Mexico.
Hey.
Shout out to Yave, the sponsor. The CEO is in the building. Can you tell us a little bit about Yave?
I mean, before I tell you something about Yave, whoever made that track was dope. The song was amazing.
It's
I don't
Danielle.
know.
Thank you.
Danny, right there. There we go.
Shameless plug, guys, but I mean, it was dope, though. I mean, it is what it is. But long story short, for everybody listening, I mean, I built liquor brand after liquor brand after liquor brand, got tired of making other people rich and did my own thing. Put my money where my mouth was, went down to Mexico, filmed a documentary, brought my team in. 11 months into the brand, we're in 3 states, over 200 accounts, and we're doing pretty well, man. I mean, I took a hell of a risk.
Shout out
but
to y'all.
the reason I filmed the documentary, I get straight to that. Growing up in Harlem, every kid wants to be a rapper and a baller. It's normal. Everybody's going to be a Lex LeBron. Everybody's going to be Pac and Biggie. It sounds good, but when it doesn't happen, what's your backup? We don't have one. So I wanted to show kids that there are other ways to do something. At the same time, I want to glorify the struggle. Because when we don't have that backup plan, we work for somebody for 25 years. Mm-hmm. We complain the whole 25 years. Mm-hmm. When we retire, we complain about the last 25 years for the next 25 years. I mean, that's 50 years of my life. So what, I'm going to live like, I think I'm going to die at 78 years old. I always say that.
78?
Like, yeah, like.
That's a good number.
No, like cliff diving or something crazy because I'm that guy. But I want to show kids like there are other ways. You don't have to get stuck in the mindset that we live in now where it's like our parents taught us to work hard, work there, have a dependable job, have your income, have your retirement plan.
Play it safe, right?
Sounds good, but that's boring.
That is definitely boring.
Mm-hmm. It's just boring. Like you guys, I respect what you guys did because I'm saying what you guys did a podcast. You guys spoke about it. You put the plan into action. You implemented it, and now you're here. That's amazing. So respect to you guys. Like,
You got the dopest tequila brand sponsor right now. Shout out to you.
Big facts.
Shout out to you.
I'm a humble guy, but ours is definitely better than everybody else. Like,
And
humbly
it's
saying.
in Dallas BBQs. That was major.
We have a lot of major accounts, man, in all 5 boroughs. And I mean, so people know we have the Blanco Reposado Añejo. We have the first ever mango tequila, all natural, dedicated to my grandmother who died. So I made that fruit in her honor. Boom.
Shout out to the mango.
It's
Word.
amazing.
Shout out to the mango. I did coconut for my mother. Single mother raised me. That was
Shout
the
out
first
to the
fruit.
coconut.
So boom. And then jalapeno for my dad because he always stuck around. He was always a G in my life. So shout out to the jalapeno.
Shout out to
Shout out to the
the
jalapeno.
6
My
flavors of
favorite.
tequila. Y'all can't get better than that, man.
Word, that's crazy. It's crazy I came out with 6. Everybody said you're crazy, and I've been crazy from jump. I made this off my sofa. That's crazy. So you can't keep calling me crazy. You get one crazy and that's it. Leave it alone. I just rolled it. So I'm here now. I'm here with you guys. I made it. I made it. Forget about y'all. I'm here. Just making it.
That's what I be trying to tell people, man. When you get next to me, woo! It could go anywhere after that. It could go anywhere.
It got mad real.
It could go anywhere.
All right, so we're going to start off and talk about some stuff in the meal. We're going to let Tanya take over now. This is going to be her tea selection.
Come on, Auntie.
So let us know what's
Yo.
going on this week.
Yo, we ain't had no piping hot tea today, but I'm going to keep it short because we got a 5-man panel and we got some spice to bring to y'all. But first and foremost, I don't know how many of you saw it or heard it, but our favorite Kardashian, Kimberly, Kim K decided that she was going to she was gonna put out there that she's had ecstasy only twice in her life.
Mm-hmm.
And guess when is the 2 times she had ecstasy?
When?
The first time
Sex
she had
tape.
ecstasy, that wasn't the first.
Oh.
Don't jump me, sis. Don't jump me, sis.
I'm sorry.
The first time she had ecstasy in her life was when she married Chris Humphries, her
Oh,
infamous 90-day marriage.
Wow.
Second time she had ecstasy when she made her infamous sex tape. Now,
I want to say she's lying on that.
Yeah.
I think
She
she's
wasn't even
lying
that
on
freaky.
both.
You want E? You supposed to be
Wait,
mad
I
freaky.
thought the sex
I'm
tape
like,
was before
after-
the marriage.
That sex
Am
tape
I
was
crazy?
trash.
First, my
But
thing
she wasn't
is,
on drugs
my
either.
thing is, how do you renege the 2 things that gave you your foundation to becoming Kim Kardashian? You done made millions off of a 90-day marriage and a whole sex tape, and today you wanna blame it on a drug, or you had lack of inhibition. Like, how many of y'all, like, I'm gonna take it to the panel. Like, have you guys ever done something technically regrettable, for lack of better terms? And did you try to pass it off to something else, or did you own it?
You blame it on that? You blame it on alcohol?
Alcohol.
all the time.
All the fucking
Blame it on the y'all, baby.
last week.
Y'all ain't
was on
see
the
last week,
y'all,
black?
Last week
Blame
was on the y'all, baby.
Blame it on the
But y'all,
y'all, baby.
but y'all didn't think that's just somehow freaking disrespectful after you done got your millions after done sucking dick on camera? You decided it wasn't me, it was
Wasn't
something
even
else.
good.
First of all, you should be happy for that ecstasy, because that ecstasy made you a fucking millionaire. It made you a millionaire.
Shit, I'm about to take some of that shit.
Nah, she
put
had
on?
some low
I'm
budget.
about to-
I
That's
think
what-
I
that's
think
some
she's
low
doing.
budget X though, because
I
I ain't
think
gonna lie, that sex tape was one of the worst sex tapes I ever seen.
And she didn't even look high. She
couldn't
was
even
saying
jerk off
she
to
was
that,
saying
yeah.
the reason.
I'm sorry.
She was saying the reason her lips
get
was
right.
quivering in a sex tape was because she was high off ecstasy. And then this nigga Ray J, I don't know
does
why
that.
he keeps answering every time she says something. He's gonna say, well, ecstasy wasn't in the picture, blah, blah, blah. First of all, both of them need to cut the shit, because both of them signed agreements to have that sex tape released, and both of them make money off of it. So y'all can't come years after y'all done making y'all bread. Ray J got his electronic line that's going really, really well. He got his family, he's happy. This bitch got her millionaire husband. She got 3 beautiful black kids. She got a legendary husband. She got her KKW line going. She has a whole bunch of shit. Y'all can't come now and decide that you're gonna find an excuse for the bullshit you did that made you famous.
It might have came up in a relationship.
Boom. Because her man is in
Kanye made a
exactly the
whole,
world.
Kanye
He's
made
the
a
same
whole
personality.
song.
You
Like,
know
he
what I mean?
always talks about his wife's sex tape in the work. And Click, he says my woman's famous off of a home movie.
That
He
don't mean
owns
shit.
it.
That don't be shit. It could have came up. You
I ain't
never
gonna
know.
lie, I'm trying to drop a sex tape because the things I do, like some people got different talents. You know what I mean? I could never play basketball. You know, I wasn't 6 feet. You know, as most people.
You still aren't
prefer.
6 feet.
Nah, I still ain't. You know what I mean? But
Still ain't.
my abilities in the bedroom was pretty good, and I think I know I did better than that shit. If y'all like that Kim K, Ray J shit,
That's a
I'm
fact. Shit was
telling you,
trash.
if I put my shit out, I'm telling you, G. Yo, I'm gonna go viral. I'm telling you.
That's very, very humble of you, Jerry.
Very humble.
I appreciate your humility.
I'm trying to go viral out here.
I don't know, but I think Kim and Ray need several fucking seats when it comes to that,
Well, Ray didn't
because
say no. He just said she
he
lying.
responded. First of all, he's been responding to everything she's been saying for the past couple
As
weeks.
He shouldn't.
Well,
He
shouldn't stay
shouldn't.
relevant.
Like, he
Be relevant.
shouldn't.
She
I
tried
think
to
he shouldn't.
downplay him,
he-
kind of saying
exactly.
like I was on
Yes.
drugs. That's why I had to bust it open on
And he
camera.
like,
Like
come
he
on, we
couldn't
was
do
in
that
a
shit sober
relationship.
though. You know what I'm saying?
I think Princess
that
Love
is
is
crazy.
pressing him.
That
I
is-
think
That's
Princess
some
Love is pressing
Bill
him.
Cosby type of shit.
Facts. You
That's
trying to
what
make
you
it seem
saying.
like I Bill Cosby you to
Yeah.
get on. Like, what's up with you?
It's crazy. That's a term now, Cosby.
Yeah.
Cosby. You know how you drink and you talking about somebody.
As a matter of fact, that's such a sensitive thing. I don't want to talk about it. Go ahead.
That shit ain't sensitive.
That it is, boss.
Yeah, it's
Ah.
really dumb. Go ahead, time was next.
Next up, last up, it's dark skinned nigga season. Dark skinned niggas is winning.
What?
Meek Mill just dropped a great body of work.
That was a good album.
A great body of work. Championship was a great fucking body of work that
Shout out
dropped
to
this
Meek.
week.
Shout out to
It
the
was
people who
19
worked
songs long, but I listened to that entire album, and the entire album was good. But you know our little generation who just listen to something one time and decide it's great or not. And I think we all can agree that What's Free was really a very, very good track. He had Ross and he had Jay-Z on it. And I think Ross shitted on that album, on the song. Meek shitted on that song. Jigga shit it on the song.
That's Uncle Jay.
But I woke up. I don't know anybody else who saw it, but I woke up to the entire social media going crazy, saying basically Jay-Z came at Kanye's neck.
He didn't.
In that song. Listen, this is what I saw. As soon as I woke up, the song dropped, the album drops at 12. People who are real fans wake up, so by the time 7 in the morning, everybody decide they're the best thing this since the invention of media, and they can dissect and break something down. And they were saying that basically Jay-Z had shitted on Kanye. They went so hard that they made Sean Carter sign into Twitter after 2 years. To clear that shit up. I went to Twitter myself. I went to Twitter my fucking self to verify this, because I don't always trust everything I see online. I always back it. And I went to my Twitter and I pulled up Jay-Z's account, and he did sign in. He did clear it up. He's like, yo, listen. He was like, that wasn't a shot at Ye. I need to stop doing it. And I'm gonna give you the line. And y'all gonna tell me what y'all think it meant. Yeah. He said, no red hat. Don't Michael and Prince, me and Ye. They separate you when you got Michael and Prince's DNA. I ain't one of these house niggas you bought. My house like a resort. My house bigger than yours. Come on, man. My root better, of course.
I needed more rap in that.
I needed
more rap. My skills and your skills. I'm going to embarrass myself this Sunday. I'm not going to embarrass myself this Sunday. But I mean, the main line was, don't Michael and Prince, me and Ye, they separate you when you got Michael and Prince's DNA. And that was the part that went over everybody's head, as far as I'm concerned. They heard Ye and thought, oh, he's shitting on Ye. My guy, Kanye and Jay-Z are two black legends of our generations. Even though Kanye is on his shit right now, when he dies, he's going to be remembered. He's going to be revered. Sure. His music is going to last. Michael and Prince are both black. If you know history, you know that Michael and Prince, they tried for years to pit these two men against each other. And at the time when they died, they kind of had a little friction. What Jigga was saying, basically, I ain't wearing a red hat, but don't put me against my brother. I don't understand how people got he was insulting him by saying that line. Maybe because he mentioned a MAGA hat or insinuated he's talking about a MAGA hat, which clearly we all knew, but that still wasn't an insult.
Maybe it was
all the things he started to list about him being a black man. He was coming at the man. He was letting him listen. I'm not a house nigga. I'm not the person who I got all of this shit, all these percentages, titles, print, all this shit is going on. This is me. I'm not one of y'all. My house bigger than yours. My house is a resort.
Stop trying to put black people against.
That wasn't a shot at Ye. That was a shot at them, son. That was a shot at them. You know, he supported Meek throughout his entire the time he was locked up. You know, he even put money behind Meek in getting Meek out. That's one of the reasons he jumped on the album. Especially this song that says what's free, that's addressing all the shit that's happening. So y'all motherfuckers gotta understand that, first of all, y'all ain't that qualified to decide what's great or what's not within the first 30 seconds of hearing a song in rotation. Let that shit rotate, let that shit simmer. Listen to that shit on some Yahweh, lay down, let 2 weeks circulate, and then you truly understand the album, understand a song, instead of just reacting because half y'all look dumb. Just saying.
That was a great way to say it.
Okay, I see where we at.
You got any more tea for us?
No, not today.
That's
next
it?
week. We got a
the daily
5-man
wrap-up.
panel, so I want everybody to get their thoughts in today.
That was dope, though. That was real. I mean, when I first heard it, I thought he was coming at Ye too. Then the second time I heard it, I actually listened.
like,
you could tell he wasn't. But the average person doesn't try to dissect anything. The second they hear it, Twitter fingers like, I have to say something quick.
He said Kanye.
Have to say something quick. He said Kanye hates him.
They're trying to get reposted.
That's
so
all
bad.
it is. That's all. Likes and reposts.
Basically.
That's all.
The only thing I don't like is that Jay-Z made fun of Nas for kicking knowledge in his raps. That was one of his bars. And now that's who he becomes.
That's who he's
But
becoming.
that's growth. It's a different thing. That's growth, and it's
Everyone
a
is
different
praising
time,
it
though.
Like, yo, it's still Nas is giving y'all this for 20 years.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
But
so this is now, Nas is rapping about Africa back then, telling you how to put it on back then. You know what I'm saying? So now everyone is acting like Jay-Z saying something amazing. This was been said. You're just saying like the messenger.
Even in
You
the
gotta
way,
But it's not
understand.
about that. It's not even about that either. It's about the right time. Everybody, to me, there were certain people who got Nas, but at that time, people was dancing. People was Harlem shaking. People was doing different
They're doing
things.
that now.
Yeah, but it's a different time where they're evolving. So the message, it's all about how you deliver the message. Nas was more conscious. Yes, he was talking about that stuff. It's like listening to Mos Def. You know what I mean? Mos Def is the type of person that he's very conscious when he raps. But you would listen to probably Common before you listen to Mos Def.
And you gotta understand also at that point in time that Nas was dropping his music, we weren't seeing murders on tape. We weren't seeing certain things going viral. We weren't seeing court cases where people are walking free for killing us.
Yep.
So people have become more conscious now. The society is forced us to become more conscious.
No, you
Listen.
can hear it now just based off of Meek's album. After he came out of jail, he ain't rapping the same way how he was rapping.
Nope.
before.
Definitely was.
Like,
Like,
delivery
it's
is
like-
good,
He's
though.
talking that shit, but he's telling the real shit and what's going on in the world. He's talking about killers in the hood though and growing up living fucked up, but he ain't glorifying violence and shit. He talking about his struggles and getting better and taking care of his families.
Yeah, his
he got a
perspective
song
changed.
teaching like values and you know what I'm saying. It's right after What's Free. What's that song called?
There wasn't Trauma. Trauma was before that.
It's right after.
On
That shit is
Me was afterwards.
That's dope. And he like basically like telling you don't count your man's pockets, stuff like that, rules of the game and shit.
Well, his perspective changed once he came in and out. Like,
Yeah, because
he
people
knows
And
what
sometimes,
Jail will
happened.
change
He knows
you.
what
and
happened.
sometimes
He
it's
knows.
not even
Jail will change you.
perspective.
That's where you
Sometimes it's
see
not even perspective.
who
It's just
down for
how you're able to deliver yourself. Because I mean, I watched one of his interviews and it was kind of like even somebody I'm a person who's very open to people and understanding, but this went over my head. He was saying one day I'm playing with Legos or whatever, next day I got a Glock 40. He was like, people might think you choose this life, but if you're going outside and you're seeing people die in front of you, you have to pick up a Glock 40. It's not something you want, but it's something that the life makes you do. You know, and I think it's bringing more, for me, it brought more understanding to a certain lifestyle, because as naive as it sounds, I thought a lot of people wanted that lifestyle. They couldn't wait till they get to a certain age to get it, but after listening to him in that perspective, it's kind of like, damn, I really misunderstood a lot of things that I see or heard about.
I'm into this conversation, but Tanya's nails are too dope. So shout out to Tanya's nails. Sorry, I'm sitting across from her. I gotta look at her nails, and she's like, I'm like, those are amazing. Like,
Shout out to my girl Killing Nails.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's-
she's a
wow.
black nail tech. My nail tech is black, I'm just saying.
her nails and her fingers though on camera, them shits be looking mad huge, like Dracula hands, yo. All in the camera.
But that's all the tea I got today. I got some. I'll stalk the media for the next week, and whatever I think y'all need to know, we're gonna talk about it next Sunday.
That's dope. Thank you for the little social
Thank
media
you.
That was
wrap
good.
up.
Georgie and Aunty with
Appreciate
the
the
tea.
info.
That was great. That was great.
All right, so let's jump into some of our main topics today. You know, let's touch on celibacy. All right. If anybody knows what celibacy, can somebody tell what celibacy means?
You're not fucking.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
You're not
It means
fucking.
Abstaining.
Yes, you're abstaining.
That's the politically correct version.
Have you ever practiced celibacy, and if so, why?
I did. I'm gonna give you mine. When
You
making Yave, yeah. I'm a single father, so I was raising my son, building a brand, and on my birthday a couple years ago, I decided to stop drinking and stop dating women. Stop drinking was the easy part. That was by far easier than the other one. But I had to become somebody different, to be somewhere I've never been. So I stopped drinking just to focus on the product for 10 months. And the first drink I took was down in Mexico with my team out of First Bottle Creative on Master Distiller. So I had a reason.
So you went
10 months.
10
which
months
is-
celibacy.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'll never do it
that's-
again. Never.
Well, yeah.
But I had a reason.
Hey, it made you focus more, though, right? It made you focus more, though, right? You get more things accomplished, I think, when you stop like having sex.
I'm
and trying
confused.
to do
Amen.
sex.
Do you
A
do
million
you jerk
percent.
off though, like
Absolutely.
within the 10 months?
Yes.
A
But
million
that's
percent.
not
For men.
celibacy to me.
It was minimal. I was so focused. All I could see was that moment of drinking, and I was working all the time, so I was always tired, so I didn't have time to. I found time in the day because guys were guys.
Right.
But I didn't care about it. I was so focused, bro, on being with my team because I was booking tickets and everything, so I knew what day we were going to be down in Mexico. Then my team arrived after me. 2 days after them arriving was when I took my first drink. And actually, I was with Paul, who most of my team never saw me drink because I met them while abstaining this whole time. We're around the boardroom, we're drinking, and Paul's like, "How's it feel?" And I was like, "No words, bro." And I took my first drink ever. My first drink after a 10-month hiatus, and it was like, I'm back. But I was in Mexico, so I couldn't help the other part. I had to wait till I came back for that. But it felt amazing because I put myself through something to earn it. Like I had to earn it. It was like I'm telling you, it was not easy. Not one day of it was easy. I still had friends popping in my house 3, 4 in the morning. I'm like, I don't do that right now. So it was weird. It was like people text me, and I'm like, nope. I had my phone on silent.
Be
I wake up to
gone,
like 14,
Satan.
15 texts, and I'm like, this is horrible. Like, what is happening to me? The whole time it was the same thing. And then once I drank, I mean that's all I'll say about that. But y'all was boring. Like, so
How about the ladies? Have you ever practiced celibacy? Anybody gonna jump?
Yes, I have.
How long?
I don't know how long, but a minute.
Oh, you should know how long, because I knew
You
exactly
should
how many days. I can tell you, like,
You were legit celibate then, sis.
I was legit celibate.
How long
about
was
how
it?
long? Ballpark.
Like 4 months.
That's crazy too.
Yeah. But
Count? 4 months count?
Yo, my shit count.
It's
boy.
whatever you.
I did over
Any
3
any
months. That
space
shit
of time
count.
you haven't
It
been having
counts.
sex. 4 months. 4 months is a decent space of time.
But it's mostly just it helps you focus. I mean, you learn how to shift your energy and take that sexual energy and put it into something else. I noticed that when I'm not like having sex or whatever and practicing that I'm way more creative and I'm way more focused and everything. And you just sometimes you're off balance. You just want to rebalance yourself. So.
Respect.
Off balance, like your pH is off, like.
No, not your.
That can make you want to be celibate.
Not off
little
balance.
bit.
Not off balance. Like your pH is off, but sometimes your priorities may be off, or sometimes your thought processes might be off. You might be shifting from your goals and stuff like that. So sometimes you wanna.
But what if you do it and then your shit's still off, like nothing?
You gotta try
Then
something
you
else.
gotta try something else. You gotta figure it out.
Now you gotta try crack. You gotta
Oh, yeah.
try to go the good way. Damn, I'm funny, man. Go ahead.
Humble Jerry again, baby. Humble black success. Just humble.
I don't think I've ever like intentionally like practiced celibacy
Oh, so you went through a drought. That's different.
because not
Kept getting curved.
yeah right. Y'all are so fucking foul, son. I can't stand
he
any
said
of
that.
y'all.
I said the beginning.
You don't want me to come over? Nah, I'm good, sis. Nah, good.
Well, for me, like I think I have just going back to you guys focusing. I think I've always had a really good separation of my carnal self and my astral self. So, carnal, of course, my body, and astral is just your spirit and everything else.
You.
I have never had sex affect my life to a point where I'm unfocused.
I like
I've never had that. Like I've never been influenced by sex. I've been forced to do stuff by sex. I've never made decisions because of sex. I've never stayed in a situation because of sex. Sex doesn't affect my life. I enjoy sex. Y'all know I'm probably the most sexual person in this whole panel, but my sexuality is just kind of in a box.
So
Like it's just.
You're kind of saying the opposite of what Danny said. Danny said she took 4 months off to focus on her life and get stuff back in order, and now you're saying that sex doesn't do that type of thing.
Yeah, it doesn't
to you.
affect me. If I need to focus on my job, I'm gonna focus on my job, whether
You
I'm
could do
fucking
that
or
and
not.
still bust it open.
I buzz it open. Like I believe in masturbation
right.
too, and then not for nothing, endorphins do a lot for me. If I had a long stressful fucking day, I need some endorphins in my motherfucking life. I'm gonna masturbate. I once I cannot go without sex,
I can.
but for the most part, it's never like I'm gonna just stop eating and I'll exercise. I'll never have sex and do this because my life needs to focus. My life is gonna focus regardless.
Your life should be focused already because
regardless.
you're an adult.
Because I'm an adult, Jerry.
Correct.
I'm
Well,
an
see,
adult.
me, it's
That's
all
not
about
true.
energy.
That's not true.
It's all about energy,
I'm on
and
that.
like you don't sex. You know what I mean? That's energy being transferred at the end of the day.
But it also goes by how you.
Yup.
What are you talking about?
It also goes
It
back
is.
to how you.
Stones rolling.
It
Yo,
also,
they be having all the answers, man.
I have all the
None of the
answers for
results.
me.
it also
I have
goes
all the
back
answers
to,
for me.
It,
Like,
it also
How you
goes back to
change
how
your
you
energy
value
in
sex
condoms?
too.
you're not an empath, so you wouldn't know.
Who?
You would know.
Exactly.
You would know, sir.
What you call me?
You would know, sir.
I
you
said
raw
you're not
sex.
an
Oh, you
empath,
change
so you
sex
wouldn't
into
know.
raw
You like
sex.
that? You should
But you
be
don't-
fucking.
but
Condom
it's not-
sex,
it's not
you take
just
all
about-
feelings,
but-
emotion, energy, everything.
No, it's not just about. You can
Yes, it
rub
do.
up against somebody. You could be around somebody and you feel their energy. Like energy is real. But like I said, you're not an empath, so you wouldn't understand.
Now, don't
And
call
then
me-
also-
stop
Issa Rae-
using
Issa
big
Rae
words
said
that
you're
I
not.
know. You mean,
She
yeah?
She just got a broken broken pussy. That's all it is. You know, when you got a broken pussy.
My vagina ain't nowhere near broken. Let's be clear.
This is saying,
what we're saying, like,
And then it also, it also,
sex does a lot of things.
It also goes back to how you value sex, because you could be a very sexual being, but you're still intimate. Like you're still willing to wait to exchange your energy with one person.
Exactly.
And then there's people who just fuck everybody.
But
because
what about if you with
there's
2 or
other
3
ways to
people,
intimacy.
Yeah.
Why are you judging those people?
That's
What you said?
I'm just saying.
Did you not say I promote sex? Did you not
just
hear?
saying.
Let me talk.
Did you not hear I
I said,
promote
what if
sex?
you with 2 or 3 people at the same time? I'm talking about.
Listen.
That's different energies, and that's
Exactly.
She's an energy
It's like 2
person.
plugs.
Direct
It's like an
energy over
extension
here.
cord.
Direct
Now it's
the
extension
energy over
cord energy.
there.
This is different. This is different.
Direct energy over here.
came from?
Who gave me that energy?
Who gave you that?
I have to rediscover. Sorry, one by one now.
You gotta do it again. Yeah.
I'm charged.
So let me take a step back and let me see what's happening here.
No,
We gotta
people
see
use-
what's happening.
Sex is the best excuse for some people, man. That's a great excuse.
No,
What you
sex
mean?
is I ain't gonna lie. Sex is a distraction. I
is.
went
100%.
celibate for a while. I'm some real shit. I stopped fucking, and yeah, for real. And I feel like I got a lot more things accomplished. I didn't worry about.
That was a little weird that you was laughing at the sound.
Yo, I'm just saying.
I'm judging.
You had to. Why you judging?
Because you judge me all the time, motherfucker.
Listen, I know on the man's side, most things dudes do, especially single dudes do, is to get pussy.
That's why we get cars and certain things.
Yeah.
Most guys do.
To get
Dress
pussy.
a
So
certain
you
way,
try to
yeah.
stop focusing on that and focus on other things, more things do get accomplished.
Amen.
But that goes back to your value of
But
sex.
what-
Like
but what
you're
about-
I love sex.
People
if
do
your
all that
focus is to just simply gun somebody down just to fuck them, of course
Pick
sex is
up
gonna
and
be a
kill it
distraction
and kill
because
it.
it becomes such a priority to you, because it has to be something that's attached to your person, attached to your self-fulfillment becomes sex. Yeah, sex is gonna be a fucking distraction if you got goals. But if sex is just something just simply pleasurable to you, and it's something you enjoy, and that's something that dictates your life, and I'm gonna go out tonight because I want to fuck. No, I don't go out tonight because I want to have fun. Or I want to go.
It also depends. It also depends on what your priorities are. If you just want to just be free, go out and just fuck everybody, or just fuck people or whatever. Okay, that might work for you. But say you want something and you want some type of longevity, or you want some type of stability or something like that with a partner, you're not gonna want to go out. And
How
just
long
fuck
is
people.
abstaining from
That
sex
makes-
considered celibate though? That was a question I came up in what's the name?
That what?
Like you said, you're a sexually active person, right? So I think like you're hyper.
positive.
Yeah.
Sexually active.
Yes,
Sexually positive.
You're super sexually
Sexually
active.
positive.
Right? So
Sexually positive.
let's say you having sex every day. If you stop for like a week, I think you're considered celibate.
What the
No,
fuck
first
out
of
of
all,
here?
I ain't fucking every
No, you
day.
took a
Why
break.
not?
Listen to me. First
It
of all,
should be
I ain't
based
fucking
on
every
how
day.
active you are. It should be.
Celibacy is any point, any period of time that you're not engaged in sexual activity.
So
I would
it's
say
no
consciously.
duration.
Which is
Also
cool.
consciously.
Which is cool, but I think you guys are kind of like throwing the audience off, because you guys are saying all the stuff about celibacy, like it's for a purpose and
Mine was
refocus.
for
I never said
purpose.
That is great, but what I'm saying is, for those of you thinking about trying to be celibate, the end result got to be something positive. You
Facts.
better have some
Big
more
facts.
money.
Facts.
You better have a better job. Your
Big
life
facts.
better be better. It better be food inside your fridge. You better have real water inside your house and not
got
just
fruit.
faucet water. Have fruits and vegetables. This is what I'm saying. You can't take a celibacy hiatus and then your life is still fucked
Why
up.
not?
And
It
you
could be
still
a challenge
broke.
for yourself.
Facts.
It could be a challenge for
but
yourself.
why
You
is
could
sex
just say,
directing your life so much that you
It
have
ain't
to
about
force-
directing
It's not
yourself.
about directing
It's not
it.
directing yourself. It could be a
comes
challenge
with
for yourself.
people.
It's something
It
you
comes
could-
with
like,
My thing is
if you drink water every day,
Listen
you say
to
y'all
me.
want to start drinking water
My
for the
thing
next
is
60.
the
You challenging yourself.
the fact that
your
it's a
own-
challenge, the
eating
fact
healthy.
the fact that it should be
It's
a
like dieting.
challenge.
It's
is
like
what-
dieting. It's just like diet. Sometimes you got to diet from things. It's a
Okay,
diet.
because you are consumed in bad eating
sex
habits.
for you is a drug, then.
Exactly.
If you got to diet from
If
it,
you gotta
it's
diet
a
from it,
drug.
it's a drug.
You are misusing
Is bad
sex.
food a drug?
No, listen. When you misuse
Yes,
alcohol,
it is,
you gotta
actually.
stop. Last
Yes, it
week-
is.
No, listen. Let
Yes,
me
it
make,
is.
Let me.
Take
tell
your
me-
own rum,
We telling myself.
Tell what the AA said to you.
Last week,
Tell what the AA said to
I
you.
misused the motherfucker. Y'all, man. You understand?
You missed the show.
So I had to withdraw a little bit from the Yave in order to get
As he's
myself
drinking
back.
a cup of Yave.
So, you know, this week they I could get a little bit. So this is what I'm saying. If you need a break from sex, somewhere you went wrong. You went wrong some fucking way.
What if you just don't want to have sex?
That's different.
That's a different.
But you go. I don't want to have
sex.
sex.
If you need a break from sex, you need to start picking better partners, or you need to just get your life right, because sex should not be fucking up your adult life. You're an adult.
I ain't saying
Nobody's saying this.
We ain't saying fucking it up.
If you gotta focus, it is fucking it up.
Exactly.
No, it's
Something
not.
is
It's
messed
just
up.
it might just be it might be a distraction.
Maybe y'all are wording it wrong, but just currently how y'all are saying
There's
is kind of
doctors
like,
for that
well,
shit.
I
You go
need
to
to
the
not,
doctor.
I need to not fuck because sex is such a distraction from me, from deepening my.
Not
I think you're just taking it and exaggerating.
Listen,
it.
you taking it to the max. Yeah. Joe just said, listen, he cut out dating. He cut out drinking. He didn't say he had a fucking problem.
Nah,
it is something that he just wanted to get out the
I
way
had
so
to
he can
redirect my
focus more.
focus.
Yeah,
That's what- it
it's
literally
just
was just that
maintain
for
your
me, like-
focus more.
That was it.
But
You know
he
what I'm
actually
saying?
got something
You
accomplished.
can fuck
though.
all. I mean, because
What
he
I'm
had
saying
set a
is,
goal.
you can't do that and then you back to regular. Back
I'm
to
just-
Still broke.
And
now.
there's a lot of people who abstain or they're celibate for a long time, and then like Black said, they fall back into the same shit. Like, I'm not gonna have sex with men for the next 10 months to a year because I want to focus on myself and get over my past boyfriend, and then I go into a new relationship or a new dating situation and do the same shit
But those
and
are
go back
people
to
who
the
aren't
same
focusing.
fuckery.
Those are people who aren't focusing. Those are people who aren't getting. They're not doing their work. Like, at the end of the day, if you're saying I want to do this because I don't want to do this anymore, or I want to get this accomplished, and you're not getting it accomplished, then you need to reflect on yourself. It has nothing to do with sex. It has something to do with your consistency and what you're trying to do. So those people, it's not the sex that's fucking them up. It's the consistency and the commitment to not have sex and get their shit right. That's the problem.
But like you said,
There's
it's
doctors
your
for
commitment to sex. I'm like,
There's
for
doctors
me,
for everything.
People got to use that. Use doctors.
But some people just ain't got it. Some people might try to refocus their lives. They ain't got it. There's a reason there's crackheads out there.
I mean,
everybody's gonna stop using crack. Everybody gonna stop.
Listen,
and they go
we
right
need
back to it.
We need the
my
crackheads.
thing is,
That's how
At
you
the
get
end of the day,
DVDs for $1.
If I don't want to have sex, I don't have to have sex.
You need that.
I'm just saying, don't make it seem like sex could be a problem. It's like sometimes things just take up your time. Like how some people like deactivate their social media because it takes up their too much time.
They were using it wrong.
Nah, you
It
can
was
use it.
distracting
You can use it right. It could be
It's
making
distracting you.
No, it
and you
could be
gotta
making money for
deactivate.
you. It could be doing. Social media could be a good thing
Yep.
for you, but you just could be on it too much.
But
could
that
becomes
goes back to
overwhelming,
you. That
yes.
goes back to
Then
your
you're
accountability.
You're misusing
People
it.
like, and this is something I can't stand.
Like
People
you
like
misuse your dick
people
and you need
like
a
to-
break. You misuse your social media.
This is something I can't stand, especially social media. People like to blame the things they do on other outward sources.
Exactly.
Social media made me do this. This
Exactly.
made me cheat. Sex made me do
Exactly.
this. Alcohol made me do this. Drugs made me do
Alcohol
this. No,
make you do shit.
You still had to be the one to take it in your
comment.
fucking system, my guy. You still have to be the one to sign into Instagram or Facebook. You still have to be the one to create those accounts. You still have to be the one to decide how much sex you want to have. So stop blaming.
Exactly.
shit.
Nobody-
No. Stop blaming the things and blame yourself.
But nobody's.
And that goes back to what me and Black is saying. It is what you are doing. You are misusing these
So
things.
you think there's any
Okay,
positive or
listen.
negative dealing with it?
Listen.
So
What-
you-
what's
if
up?
you-
if you messy,
because
if-
you seem like you just all against. You just never gonna stop fucking. We get it. Right? Fuck away.
But-
is it any
I have to
positives
agree.
or negatives? Yeah, you
She
see
got
this,
married.
right?
I got way
Energy
too
right here. We
I
are
can
not
feel
taking your
energy.
fuck card away. Yo, she act like we taking her fuck card away. You know, some shit. Like, you are walking away with
It shot
it.
into my chest. I'm just like,
Do you
that's
feel-
why y'all stopped me here?
Do
Why you
anybody
sat me
feel
here?
there's any positives or negatives about it? So you're giving us all the negatives, big clearly. So you're clearly against it.
Never.
The positive. You feel
It's
positive?
only positive.
I
Listen.
said that there is positive, just like Joe said when he went on his hiatus and created Yahweh. So that was a positive because he focused on something and got something done that could actually show results for. You understand?
Facts.
But if you take that time off and your life go back to being regular, what was the point? That's like, this is what I hate, right? When I was on a dating scene, right? I had this one chick, beautiful chick, nice chick, went to church and all that shit. And she was telling me that, she's on a break. She's celibate at the moment.
While you're
And-
dating?
Well, this was like the early conversation. You know how the first
okay,
conversation, 3 hours on the phone.
They ain't fucking 3 months?
Yeah. She
ain't
hit me
fucking
with
3
the,
months?
I'm celibate, blah, blah, blah. So my thing was, I'm not going to call you again. And she was like, why? I said, because you just said you're celibate. I'm in the business of fucking. You're telling me that you're not.
That's
fucking.
a good question.
You know what I mean?
That's to
No,
everybody,
but
wait?
listen, I'm not gonna wait, and I'm gonna tell you why.
There you go.
Because you was fucking prior, and you're letting that man fuck up or whatever he did to you.
Stop you from getting the pussy.
Yeah, he's stopping me. He not in the picture no more.
So you being
still dating
selfish.
the nigga.
That's what you're saying. You're saying that the sex.
Don't be a good girl
Y'all
with me.
against it
Keep
because
being a
y'all being
hoe.
selfish because y'all want sex when y'all want
No,
sex.
I'm
do.
saying you
That's
misused your pussy, gave it to the wrong guy, and now you're trying to punish me.
but
that's not how it go, baby.
But that's how.
not. My name is Black.
You ever seen the movie
Hold on.
Jump in the
Hold on,
Broom?
can I just say
Jump in the
something?
Broom.
Black
Yeah.
fucking
As a person
success.
who's practiced, can I say something?
Pass that fucking
Well, hold on.
poom. Pass that shit
Touch
down.
on what Black said.
Pass
Damn.
that poom.
If you met a person
the fuck down.
that's
Unless
celibate-
you're a virgin, shut the fuck up and pass that
Would
poom
you wait?
down. Don't let me take you out. Don't try to go get. Don't try to say. Hold on. Don't try to say.
No,
oh,
he can't
let's
let
go out
nobody
to eat.
talk.
Let's go out to eat. Let's go out to party. Let's go. We okay with spending money. You ain't mind us taking a little trip.
So you was throwing
you
up
ain't
the
mind
rock
us go.
though.
But why does sex have to equate with all of those things? Like, why does it have to go with those things?
That's
Why
the
can't
end
you
goal.
do those
That's
things?
the end goal.
But
Man and woman.
All
When
right,
you
but
go out
that's
on dates,
that's
somebody
not the
trying to
end
fuck
goal.
you, right?
Not always, no.
That's a lie.
Man,
Not always. And then, you know what?
She
Let me
just
just
out
say
here
this.
lying.
Ain't no
Let me
no
just
say
no.
no.
Let me just
Let's
say
just say
this.
brother.
Shut up.
Let me
So
just
dudes
say
are
this
just
because
taking you on friendly dates?
it might just be that they are trying to fuck, but that doesn't
Not
necessarily
might.
mean that they are going to try to fuck.
That's
I mean, they are going to fuck. So
No, that's
Correct,
up to
correct,
you.
correct.
Unless they
Yes,
give you the
that's
Bill
up to
Cosby.
me.
But his intentions for taking you out is to show interest and because he want to fuck you.
Okay,
Correct?
that's fine.
So at the end of the day,
So-
if we got to do the other things that lead to fucking, like going out, vacation, drinks at the bar, if I'm paying for this while you're celibate, I'm going to slap the shit out you or you got to cash at me.
Why?
Because we're not fucking.
So
You just
what?
eliminated the end game.
But what if?
Yes,
All right.
yes,
So
no,
here's the thing.
independent.
So hold on.
Beyonce said,
Hold on.
be independent.
Hold on. So what if she tells you?
Split the
Stop
check,
that
please.
goal
What if
Split
she
the
tells
fucking
you-
check? Yeah. What if
Jerry?
she tell me what?
What if she tells you, like, you know what I mean? Right now, I'm just not having sex because X, Y, and Z. Like, maybe I just wanna. I don't want to just have sex. Like, I just want to, like, I want to have something stable or something like that.
Don't
Fuck
date.
out
If you're
Figure
not,
that out.
but my
Figure that
thing
out.
is, but what if you
No
want the, if
meaningless
you want the
sex.
same? What if you want, yes, no meaningless sex.
Yeah.
If you want the same, then what's the problem?
That sound like a good excuse.
I'm
to
asking
make
you
me
a
wait.
question. I'm
Yes.
not telling.
It sounds like a good excuse to make me wait. I would not be with it.
But why? Why
'Cause
can't
it-
you
it
wait?
doesn't- it
Why
doesn't
is
sound-
sex so important? If you're gonna get it in the if y'all agree and you're gonna get it in the long run, why does it matter?
Because that sounds to me like a secret 90-day rule thing. Like you
It's
know
not
what I
a
mean?
90-day
Let's
rule.
go out on.
But then that
let's
means
go
that
on
you're not
20
trusting
dates
the person
first.
that
It
you're
would be
talking
better
I'm
if
not
she don't
trusting
tell
you
you.
anyway.
You think it'd be better if she don't tell you?
Get the
Just so
fuck
we
out
clear.
there.
Just so
But
we
then
clear.
there you go.
If you want me to pay for the drinks,
First
bust
of all-
it the fuck open.
First of all,
if you
Beyonce
want to
made
eat at
out
nice
mad-
restaurants and you want to go to Peter Luger, because I know a lot of people only get steak from Applebee's. If you ever want to taste
Outback.
you better motherfucking bust it open.
That sounds
you
better.
ain't never gonna get that shit. You ain't never gonna
That's
have
not
that
true because
bacon. That's
niggas
different
take
bacon.
you out and they take you places without even getting it.
You ain't
They
gonna
take
be
you out
able to
before.
get it.
That's a
You don't know
fact.
where I was.
You ain't never been. I check your Instagram. You ain't. That's what don't lie to me.
Okay.
Whatever you do, you ain't busting it that wide. You ain't do it yet. You know what I mean? Take your time now.
You know what? You're right.
I know I'm right.
Tanya,
I'm
fucking
trying to educate
fucking.
you.
Would you wait?
What the fuck, son?
Would you wait?
What
You met
the
a man,
fuck?
right? No Cookie in the picture. Or matter of fact, you met Cookie, you liked him, but he's telling you you're not getting no Cookie. We gonna wait.
I waited out.
Guys say that? I ain't no guys say that. I just don't
That's
know.
how I was raised. I don't have
Wait,
sex with
what?
the same, so I can't do that.
That's
Yo,
dope.
yo, fuck out of
That's
here,
different,
son.
I guess.
Don't listen to lies.
That's,
Don't listen to
that's
lies.
cool. I
That's
don't know.
how- yeah,
Trying to
yeah,
be nice and
I
find my
mean,
way.
if I met somebody and I've noticed from the gate, I appreciate the fact he gave me the choice of
Be honest.
choosing and whatever it is.
But you
I
didn't think it
just
was weird
might.
at all for a guy to say that. I'm not gonna give you anything for a while. A guy to say that. A man.
It's not.
You gotta earn these
listen,
cookies,
I don't
man.
think it's weird
Yo,
because
you should be giving out grade A beef for
No,
no
I
reason,
just don't
man.
say it. It's just weird to say, hey, you're
I
not gonna
won't
touch this for a
listen.
while.
I won't think it's
And I
weird.
block it. Like,
Once again, I'm a sexual being. So if in your sex zone in your carnal, so if you decided I'm not ready for sex right now, whatever your decision is, that's fine. I won't think it's weird. I just think it's personal.
like, he's
So
fucked up in the head.
whatever it
Or-
is,
or you're
I'm
burning.
yet to this.
Or you're bugging. Yes.
Or you're burning.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Damn, that's a good reason for a do nothing.
Gotta be.
Yes.
It gotta be the.
And you
reason
could be
to
a
do
sexual
things.
person and still like
And
be
still
celibate,
not be
like
fucking.
Yeah, you could just be
Well, I
drunk
am, and I
every
did,
day.
but it was.
or
for a reason.
just
It was-
trans
I
or
did it.
just like changing that energy and directing it somewhere else. It's simple.
And
When
So
you-
would
to
you
answer
wait
the
if you met a
question-
woman like that right now? Because you did your journey. So I know you passed your journey, but have you met a woman you liked her, and she's like,
You don't have to
I
finish.
like
No.
you.
You don't have to finish.
You're not waiting?
No. Not because I'm like.
Why? You did your journey. That's kind of crazy.
No.
That's kind of crazy.
Only
He's
because.
bossed up right now. He got his own fucking liquor brand. You ain't wait.
No, not
He got his own fucking
How many
liquor.
bitches are
And
fucking
you
your
took
Yave?
him. Wait. He went all in Mexico creating Yave, 6 different fucking flavors, 6 different bottles, and now lie telling her, oh, would you wait? Now I done did everything.
But wait, let my answer. That's a fact.
But
You
the
gotta
real
know
reason,
shit.
because I agree with everything you're saying. I agree with the energy, and I love hanging out with women just to hang out with them. I love that. I love to have a good time. But at the same time,
Allegedly.
my favorite thing about sex overall is when you throw inhibitions to the wind. I don't want to talk. We just have fun. If whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen that night. So if you're already thinking about that not happening, certain things, we don't vibe as people.
Facts.
Because I'm the type. I've had sex with girls on the first night, obviously, and I've waited for a while. I just roll with it.
But
I'm just
but
like,
it goes back to
if you in your head already say I'm not
energy.
gonna, I'm like nah.
So you would
ain't thinking
rather-
too much.
Because
You already know what's
exactly.
gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying? You don't
I
even know
just
if I
live.
want to fuck you.
No.
So you don't
No,
put
no,
yourself.
no,
You don't
listen,
even know
listen.
if I want to
I
fuck
just
you.
live.
I like that because
a good
honestly,
joke.
if I met
That's
a
what I'm
woman
saying.
that was celibate, I'd rather her not tell me. And I
Just don't say
not
nothing.
get
If
the
we don't have sex, I'm
and I
cool,
can
but
hang
don't
out
bring
with
it
you. I'm
up.
like, damn, why I can't?
Because you're already talking about sex.
Right,
You're already
right.
going. I'm thinking about it now.
Because
What happened?
because I think
And
for
I'm
a
like
lot
a
of
kid, I'm
people,
out.
for a lot of
Let me get the
people,
lobster, whatever. I don't know. Give it
Sex-
whatever. I don't care.
sex controls people to the point they use it to manipulate.
Yeah, I just roll.
A lot of people have been manipulated by sex, and they use sex
mismanaged
to
pussy.
manipulate.
A lot of
So
women-
for them, sex
A lot
is
of men.
important because they know. They think it's a tool. They think if they fuck him, he's gonna pay a bill. They think if you fuck him, they're gonna get fluid out. They think if you fuck him, he's gonna probably leave his girlfriend. You know, like, and for
And
me,
they never
that's
do.
when sex is. That's when you probably really do need to take a break from sex because you cannot control your life based on your fucking vagina or your dick. Like, you
Facts.
need to be an adult. Like focus and get your goals accomplished without worrying about what the fuck is going on between your legs.
And to take Tanya's point a step further, because that was awesome. Take it a step further. It's if you need those kind of benefits from having sex, if you're looking for those type of rewards, you need to start filling out job applications.
Big
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? You need to start. Your
You
check
said big
is not
facts or
enough.
dick
Big
facts?
facts. Big
No,
facts.
Yeah, like your
Huge
check is
facts.
not enough, obviously, and you're trying to, instead of taking responsibility and say, I need a better job, I need to think of different streams of income, you're trying to put it on the men interested in fucking you. That's not my job. I got my own bills. I got my own bills going on. You understand? So that's where I think a lot of people have mismanaged pussies and mismanaged peens. You understand? And there's doctors for that. There's
And at
people
the
you can
same
see.
time, some people want to pay bills and want to do all of those things just to get the pussy.
That's a fact.
This
That's
is true.
true.
So
That's
How many
true.
niggas
This
It
find
goes
is
you
true,
both
but
ways.
the problem is, most chicks that talk it, they can't find those dudes, so they're trying to bring them in. They're like, somebody come pay these bills.
And the ones who
And
don't talk it
ironically,
just
the
get
And
guys-
the ones that don't talk it
And
already
ironically,
getting their bills paid.
the fucked up thing about the funny thing about this whole shit, the more
My
you
lady
talk about
live
what you want
rent-free,
niggas to
fuck
do,
with me.
it's less niggas know I'm not gonna fuck with you because you clearly have an end goal or you're obviously from the gate trying to use me. The girls that be quiet and just chilling, those are the ones that get all the shit done for them. Even if that's their motive, they're smart enough to know to shut the fuck up and just let shit
That's a
happen.
fact.
Don't be telling him I ain't fucking 2 months, I ain't fucking 3 months on whatever. Let the shit vibe, let the shit flow. You might get
It
flued
ain't
out.
nobody's
Right.
business.
You might get flued out.
But they
It's
they
not something
hide it
to talk
behind
about. Bitches can't get flued, they don't
standards
have
and
passports.
preferences.
That's a whole different conversation.
Sex is a physical action. I don't want to talk about it unless I'm really having sex and we're like sexting and having a great time. But I don't want to sit there and talk about why we're not gonna have sex.
Facts.
What
So
kind of
on the
conversation is
first
that?
date,
Hey,
it's
you
like,
want this
why are we
steak?
having
No.
that
Here's why you can't have
conversation?
the steak. Why would we talk about that?
Facts.
Please don't offer me the steak. Don't
I
talk
don't
about
wanna
steak.
talk about
Cool.
it.
Don't talk about
Alright.
steak.
But if
Facts.
you pull a steak out and be like, you can't have this, and you're gonna break down why I can't have it, I'm out.
Nah,
I don't want to
nah,
discuss
boo,
it.
boo,
Just
you
don't show me
can't
something
have
cool
this.
with it. We just
And
have
people
That's like
think
you're a
that's
kid.
so mature.
And a lot of women do that. They treat you like a kid.
And
They
a lot
treat
of
you
people
like
lie too.
their
They
child.
think celibacy makes you look a good girl. Like, oh, I'm not fucking. Like the
Very true.
$1 million excuse. I haven't had sex in 3 months.
And be sucking
that
mad
doesn't make
dick.
you extra special from a girl who just had sex
Supposed to be
yesterday.
regular.
Sucking
No.
mad dick out here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make you extra special. Like, it's nice that you're doing it for yourself, but let it be for yourself and shut the fuck up.
Facts, because you could have 3
Just
months
shut
and
up.
that shit still be stale.
Be regular.
And then
Horny.
these niggas go white
Man,
bitches
that
are
shit even
fucking every night.
marinated.
I'm
Word
just
Shit
up.
stale.
Word
On the
up.
shelf. Shit ain't
You in there
wine.
like, damn, 3 months? You should
3
have been
months? That
fucking.
shit still ain't tight. Why this shit still?
next topic, next topic.
I'm still in here echoing it.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. It got benefit. The results after that, it got a benefit, but it usually don't. But those are lies. A lot of people like to lie about what they're doing sexually because they're ashamed. Mm-hmm. They're ashamed to tell you who they're fucking, how they're fucking, what they're doing.
Can't post a picture.
How they're being treated. You know what I mean? Some people aren't being treated like kings and queens. And this is the truth. Because they got mismanaged pussies. You understand? Mismanaged peens. You know what I mean?
Ain't no such thing as mismanaged peens.
Yes, the fuck there is.
Yes, it is.
What's that? We ain't jump to the topic yet. But what's mismanaged peen?
Niggas that think they can fuck their way into a fucking into a living situation.
Niggas do it all the time. I mean, niggas living on a chick house right now in the winter.
Niggas get keys all the time.
Niggas get keys with me.
Dick a fucking chick up.
Nigga be in there stealing all the kids' fruit snacks and shit.
That's a fact. I know chicks who put dudes first before the kids.
Over they mama.
Ain't even his kid. Ain't even his kid.
Don't even like the kid. Don't even like the kid.
You heard up. You see, you see, baby boy. That's why I go to the gym. I make sure I gotta be able to
African squat.
That's a fact.
But he said the line. He was like, "Fuck your fort."
Yeah, fuck your foot. You ain't my son anyway.
Force with his shit when you were a
Damn,
kid.
everybody was a baby boy in that movie.
That's
Fuck
a
your
fact.
foot, baby.
That's a fact. That
Lord,
was a good movie.
That was a
man.
great movie.
That was a good movie.
Sam, I'm up here drinking all the strawberry soda. I love y'all.
Let's push on. We don't talk about nigga right now. The word nigga. How do y'all feel about this word? Do you feel like it should be like abolished or is a part of the culture already?
I just don't think you should let anything define you. So people call me spick all the time, crazy. In the liquor game, I've been through crazy. I don't care what you call me. I don't give a damn about it. It means nothing to me. I'm not gonna change my actions because of your words. I'm just not going to. Like, I hate that the word's out there and it's been defined as what it is, but it's a word. Like, somebody calls me any word, I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna change who I am for you.
Facts.
Like, that's how you feel. Most people project themselves onto you. So if somebody has to call you that, they feel like they have to bring you down to their level. And one of the greatest quotes I ever heard is, "You can't keep a man down without staying down yourself." So you say whatever, I'm like, cool, whatever. I'm still gonna build you up, and I'm gonna have your wife and your friends drinking it now. Like, that's how
We talking about
different.
both the ER nigga and the GGA.
Oh, like how we say in the hood.
nigga.
Yeah.
Like, do y'all feel like it's a good word or is it like, disrespectful?
Of course, it's disrespectful. It's a word. It's a
Some
word.
people we don't feel it's disrespectful. Like
It's
part
a
of our
word that's
culture.
designed to oppress. Like, it's a word used in a way that is, of course, 100% negative. It's depending on who uses it and who uses towards you.
Mm-hmm.
We know people use it to denigrate all the time, to make lesser, to remind a group of people where they come from and to remind them of all they've come through and to remind them where they are, and they'll probably never come out of this for another couple hundred years too. So of course when you hear it, you know it's coming from a place that's dark, depending on who's telling you. So it's gonna bother you, but like Joe said, you can't let it define you.
Yeah, those people are saying it to bring you down to them. They want.
Do you say
they
it?
trying to keep you back.
Huh?
Do you
Every day, my nigga, the fuck.
Don't call me a nigga, I'm a king, alright?
Yes, my black king.
Hey,
But
queen.
but I use it every day.
Active queen.
I mean, I use it, but of course, I'm not using it to oppress. I'm not using it to make somebody feel lesser. But on the flip side, like Joe is saying, I'm still wary and cognizant of other groups and other ethnicities and what words can do to people. Even though it might not do something to me, I'm not going to call a Hispanic person a spick. I'm not going to call an Asian person Oriental.
Why you looked at me when you said that?
Because you're Hispanic.
I'm just kidding. I feel some type of way now. I lied about everything. I lied.
Energy. They gave you energy.
So I'm not gonna call a Hispanic person a spick. I'm not gonna call an Asian person an Oriental, and any word that's been historically used to make them feel lesser or to oppress them. I tiptoe around that out of respect. But when it comes to my own social group, I'm not saying it from a place of malice, and I'm not saying it to also encourage others to say it.
It's like,
But it's part of the culture. It's been a part of the culture for so long, and I think for the most part, we should be able to make fun of the shit that people were using to oppress us. We should be able to water it down. We should be able to put it in our music. We should be able to put it in our press, because let them know, like, hey, we can use it too, motherfucker.
But you know what's funny? Danny just said like bitch, right? I think bitch is a part of the culture too. I don't think unless you say it in a negative term. I don't think, but women still get offended if you say
because women
bitch.
just want something to fucking
But
complain
then,
about.
Like you'll say,
Don't call me a bitch.
No, y'all could call each other bitches all day. But I'm like, yo,
But it
chill,
depends.
bitch. And then you
But
go
the
crazy
reason
and
the
wanna
reason
try
the
to
reason
fight
why
me.
it's gonna be offensive
Lace your
because
Timbs up and shit,
it's
like-
being said from a place of malice. That's what
No,
hurts
I'm just
you.
saying, like, if a
Listen.
dude just be like, that's my bitch.
Listen, first of all, depending on the context you use it, I probably wouldn't react if you said bitch towards me. But if I know you're saying it to put me down, of course I'm not gonna want you to call me a bitch because I know you're saying from a place of malice.
So if I know what you said right now, I was like, that's my bitch right there. Is that cool or not?
That's fine.
I felt dope when I said it.
You only call me a bitch during
I
sex.
felt dope when I said it. So I was hoping the energy just came back.
You say you only
because once
I
again,
was reciprocating.
because going back to your original statement, I'm not defined by the word, and I know when you say you're not saying it because you just want to have a sling of us on your arms to just whatever. You say that's my bitch. Like
I think one of the worst words you can say is "see you next Tuesday." Y'all know what word I'm talking about. The C word, the call a girl there's no way you can say that positively. Like, hey, you my, how you say that? Like,
I
that's a
will get
crazy
super
word.
disrespectful.
I've heard people say it. I'm always like, oh, why you say that? Because you can't say that positively. I say "see you next Tuesday" because I heard it once and it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
But you know the word, and it's certain words you can't say ever. But that word's funny because Hulk Hogan said the word. He said it with an A at the end. He was joking around with like Lil Wayne or something,
Right.
and they crucified him. He didn't mean a malice. He had no malice intent when he said it, but he was crucified. He took his contract.
You know, right now,
certain people can't say
But
it.
that
We're
and
living
that's
in
another
such
But
thing.
that's another
Is it-
angle. See,
No,
like, boom.
listen. Is it okay for white people to say?
No,
Nah, you got to listen.
it's-
You're gonna get your
I
ass
don't think.
whipped.
I don't think it's a problem.
You're gonna get your ass whipped.
I don't think unless you put a color in front
it's
of
too
it, like you said, coming
A
from
white
malice.
person call
Because
me
white
a
people
nigga,
like,
I'm whipping that
because they gonna say you black
Facts.
nigga,
every day of the week.
and it's like, nah, Jerry, that's my nigga.
Nah, nobody's gonna say that.
It's not a white person you fuck
There's
with
not
have
one
used that
I'm
word.
in a white fraternity, and there's not one white person in there
Hey,
that
my
ever
nigga.
said nigga to me. They
Why?
know it because it
trying
come
to
with
be funny.
repercussions.
it's just
Wow,
too
but this is what I'm
sensitive.
saying.
There's
Why?
certain things I'm gonna do.
You
If
know
a person-
why?
Maybe you
I
might be a
gotta
person that's
say.
gonna laugh it off. I'm the different.
I don't
me.
feel like like Tanya said, you know when it's coming from ill intent. If
I
it's
don't
coming
care
from
about
a-
none
You
of that
shouldn't be
shit.
saying it in the first
When you
place.
when you
But
when
if
you
they're
know
not
me,
allowed to
I
say,
feel
you
like
shouldn't be
fair
saying
to
it.
But
reaction.
That's the thing.
I hear what
If
you're
they-
saying. I hear what you're
If
saying.
somebody grew
It's
up in
kind of
the
like
hood, right?
it's
You're
kind
not
of like
gonna-
calling somebody
Listen,
a bitch.
I play
and
sports, right?
It's like
You're
I
not
bet
gonna
white
all
niggas that's-
lives matter. The
No,
word
no, no.
nigga.
Hold on.
Like at the end of the day,
That's what it kinda is, though.
yeah,
They
but
can't say it, my
listen,
nigga.
Why?
it's like
A white
why?
person call me nigga, I'm gonna fuck him
Sorry.
up.
Why?
That's what's gonna happen.
But listen,
But why?
Because
Why?
they call me nigga, I'm gonna
Black.
fuck
With
him
an
up.
A, not nigger. I say
Let's-
why?
that's
or
listen.
G-R.
It don't matter.
Can I
fucking
speak
him
Spanish?
up.
Escúchame por
Go,
favor.
Go ahead, go. 'Cause
Favor.
That's what we want. We want to talk. I want to talk. I
That
know
was
this
good,
brother's
right?
taking-
That was good.
It's a shout out to me.
It's like, nigga, it's kind of like beating them before they say it. When you think about it, I mean, yes, we turned it into a term of endearment and things like that, but it's kind of when you go back, it's kind of like we call each other that because so you guys won't make it something negative. Because it came from something derogatory. So for a white person to be like, yeah, nigga, da, 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 no, you don't have a right to say that at all. I'm sorry. And yes, I am going to get offended. And especially when you still have people in the world who are still using this word negatively who are white.
It's just too sensitive of a topic. It's just,
Yeah,
just
like
stay
it
away
is.
from it. Why say we don't have to?
Yeah,
It's a billion
like-
words in the English language. That's just why. It's how I feel.
But
Because
funny
we use
enough,
it as a term
even
of endearment, so we use it on each other. And then we feel like if it's a white person around
You really
and they
fuck
fuck
all
with you
lives
hard
matter
body,
and shit.
yo, I'm telling you, it's the truth. Cause I play ball. I grew up with white dudes that's act black, straight black. I don't look
I
at
don't
him
give a
like
fuck if you act black.
nah. But I look at him like my brother. So if he's like, yo, my nigga, da, 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 I won't look at him like, yo,
No.
brother, what the fuck you
But
talking
why
Well,
would
if
you?
you know
but
the
let me
guy,
ask you a
tell him to
question.
slow down.
I think
Why
that's
would you not
different.
address
I
it?
want you.
Why would you
No,
not
no,
say?
no,
Why would you not
no,
say,
no.
boss man? Call me anything else but that.
Because he's not saying it like that.
I don't give a fuck how he's saying
It
it.
don't
Why,
matter.
why
if
would
he's
you
saying,
allow
if
him
I
to
say
say
it,
that?
because if I'm saying it, he can say it.
And
Why
what?
the fuck
If,
I'm restricting
all right,
him?
time out. What if your son is there and your son is watching another white dude call you a nigga?
So
True.
what?
That look crazy,
So
nigga.
what?
You
Yeah.
tripping?
You just call me nigga. That look crazy, nigga. But
You
a motherfucker.
You
A motherfucker that
That's
fight.
not a frustrating.
Nah, because
you tripping.
No.
You tripping. Ain't
That's not
nobody,
tripping.
even if you
Wow.
my man, if you white, homie, there's other things to call me. I call people boss. I call people any other word.
you say nigga
saying
too.
ni- Yeah, I say
You don't
nigga,
say hate
but I don't-
cracker.
But I don't. I
don't talk like
use
that.
it to,
But if we were
address
talking
you.
like that, people would say cracker.
But
we say nigga. Us as black folks.
we.
No, all right. So
not them.
why do we?
Because
why does
we
it?
no.
People get passes. Y'all
all out.
fronting.
No.
I'm trying to all out that because people get passes. Y'all fronting. Y'all front like y'all ain't around white people that y'all never heard say nigga. Y'all ain't never say nothing.
I never did. I never been. Any white person I've been around got punched in the face for saying nigga. If you want to be clear, like I went to a predominantly white school. You say nigga, you got punched in the face. Bottom line, I'm not letting nobody say nigga. I'm not letting nobody call. I'm not letting no white person call me a nigga. That's not happening. No, know your place and shut your mouth.
I think the question people always ask is how come we can say it, they can't. I think that's always what happens. Right?
I
get it. No, trust me, bro. I get it. I get it. But people in our hood say it. Why even say it? Why not just eliminate?
Then what's the difference between, like you said, a white person and a Spanish person saying anything?
I have an
Spanish
issue
person
with
could be
Spanish
just as
person
racist. You know what I'm saying? So
I have an issue with that.
It's just
so
ironic
who gets the
that
pass?
they're people
then?
of color.
Who gets the pass? Because honestly, it's some Spanish people who don't they feel like they have no type of affiliation with black. So why do they get the?
They don't. It's the same thing.
You ain't
a lot of
pressing no
Spanish
Spanish motherfucker calling you a nigga. Stop.
A lot of Spanish people
Somebody
get away
You're
with
not
it.
either. Stop it.
A lot of Spanish people.
No,
a lot
you're
of
bro. Stop.
Lie, I was a nigga protecting y'all in fucking college. I was the live wire, not y'all.
They just a whole
you
different
gotta
topic.
understand
This
that.
dude's crazy,
Way
man.
too real.
This dude's crazy, man.
I think
We was on black college, nigga. Even though we running at Howard Beach. What the fuck you talking about?
So
What the fuck you talking about?
So nobody got their face cut
Who?
in college.
It wasn't you. We ain't
Of course, I didn't get my face cut. I was a part of lining it up.
Nah, you been part of line.
The reason why
That ain't got nothing. That ain't had nothing to do with me.
Lie.
Yes, you did.
No, it didn't. I'm always good.
The whole basketball team there.
Nah, nigga, I'm always good. Ain't lie.
You was there.
La. The reason why it's not accepted and with groups using the word outside of our race is because racism is still very much so alive today.
More so than
Very much so alive.
Sadly, but
Very much, and then it's in our face, it's all over. So even if this one person is using the word and using it towards you and using it as a term of endearment between the two of you guys, you still don't want to, in a way, empower the use of the word for somebody outside your race. And we're still in a sticky climate. We're still in a very fucking sticky climate, and we're at a place people are still lynching. We're still being oppressed. We still have institutionalized racism that's happening. We still have so many forms of oppression that's still going on today. We have just the leadership of this country alone is one of the biggest examples of what's going on. So for you to pick and choose right now how we treat degradation, it's not. Don't start.
I don't think that was the word.
keep saying
No
your college
way.
word.
I'm
I got
Google
you.
that shit.
I
You
got
can't
you.
pick and choose. You can't pick and choose degradation.
What?
Degradation.
I'm on the same page. You push the energy
Degrading?
this way. Keep the energy. I'm here for you.
No, I don't. I truly don't. I understand. I never heard that word.
define
fucking pick and choose.
It's the act of degrading people.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's all.
Yo,
I'm here to help. I can't say the N word, but I
I
can say
swear, it's people. Better not.
that. You gonna slice me? You gonna slice me in the face?
Sister Soldier and Black Panther. They go Wakanda, yo.
Chadwick Boseman.
I take the top because I'm taller. You take the bottom.
Go ahead, chatter. What'd you say? The word? Dad, keep going.
We can't pick and choose how we allow people to degrade us. At this point in time, at this point in history, we can't do that.
But we pick and choose how we degrade ourselves. Come on, I'm talking. Let's talk. We gonna pick and choose how we degrade ourselves. We can call each other all types of niggas, bitch ass nigga, fuck nigga. But then
when you call black a nigga, are you calling it? Are you saying it in a way?
It could be more vicious than what the white man saying. You saying that?
Hey, answer the question I asked.
Yeah,
no,
that's the question.
When you refer to him as the N-word, are you trying to make him feel lesser than you?
Yes. If I put some fucking
Next fucking
adverse,
question.
I say
Alright,
you
so if
bitch
you
ass
put
nigga, you pussy ass nigga.
All right,
what the
and
fuck
what
you think I'm
happens?
talking
What
in
happens
terms of
after that?
endearment?
What happens after that though?
Nothing. It
Does
can
it
be
get
back and
crazy?
forth.
He's
No.
gonna fucking scrap
No,
with you.
he's gonna want to
He's gonna
fight
wanna
you.
scrap.
There's
probably
no
will.
way.
He's gonna
If somebody
scrap.
be like, you stupid ass nigga, you pussy ass, don't fucking talk to me. Like, who the fuck you talking to? It's gonna escalate real quick. Real quick. Nobody's gonna go, you know what? you know what I mean?
Like I said,
like,
when
no,
it's
you're
coming
gonna
from
wanna
a negative
fight.
standpoint.
And that goes
But I
with
won't
us
jump
also.
down
My thing
a
is that
person's throat if I
exactly.
know, if I see, like I said, he's down with
No,
the
La.
culture.
No.
I don't give a fuck. There's
No.
other things to worry about.
No.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. There's
This
more.
is getting.
We
We
can
all
see
gonna
it.
say what
that
we
word
got.
gets you crazy no matter who
Ain't
says it.
nothing else. We talking.
Got you. Well, let's talk
You
about
would
something
talk-
else.
Yeah, you
know
talk
what I
about
mean?
something else. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to talk about nigga anymore.
I don't know. It's,
Nah,
but
man.
it's stuff that need to be talked about. man.
I just hope one day you just see me in action. I hope one day a white boy call me nigga and you're there. That's it. You're gonna see what I do. I'm gonna put on a fucking show. Just record and scream World Star, please. That's all I'm asking.
I'll bail you out later. I'm like, you
Please do that too, motherfucker. Please do that too,
Words ain't gotta
motherfucker.
control your actions.
It doesn't.
But you still need
Definitely
respect
doesn't.
in certain
That's definitely
spaces
doesn't,
and
but
places.
I just feel like it's other shit that we covered in this throughout this show that was just more important to be focusing on. Like chicks want to go out on dates and be
Here we
Miss
go. I knew he was gonna go right back. I knew it.
Man. What the fuck is we doing, Joe? You know what I mean? We
I'm
not
doing
waiting
that,
for this
so
shit.
I ain't doing nothing.
Well, then you know who to deal with, and who not to. It's that simple.
And those people
It's the way
who are
people
by
want to plan to
themselves.
work.
Wait,
out,
so how long are y'all
And they're
willing to
probably
wait
okay with that.
to fuck? If you're seriously seeing somebody,
If she
how
don't,
long?
like you said, like Joe said,
How
she
long are
don't
you
tell me
willing
she's
to
celibate,
wait?
right?
And she's dope. You just
And
go.
she just dope, and we just hanging out 2 days, 3 days, and I'm still in beat. I'm like, all right, whatever, because she never said to me that she's
Right.
celibate and holding out.
But
Now if
4
she tell me
dates
up
is
front,
it.
like I'm celibate, you know we ain't fucking. I'm like, all right, yeah, we not hanging out. 'Cause it's like,
Yeah.
if
But
I'm
4
not on that
dates.
type of time, then I'm not going to do that.
But if a girl says 7 days, then we'll have sex. That's just why I don't want
Yeah,
time.
no,
I
yeah.
don't
No,
want to know what's
I-
gonna happen.
90 day
I don't want to know
rule.
I
what's
will
happening.
still wait.
don't want
I
nigga
will
to kill
still
me.
wait
just
to
want
do
I
it.
don't feel
Nah,
like
I
I
ain't
need
gonna
to
lie.
The thing is,
explain
like,
my
I-
personal situation to anybody.
I will still wait to do that.
My thing is like I've never seen the point of the 90-day rule because what magically happens after 3 months or 90 days exactly?
It's too
Tell
much
me.
pressure.
that makes the sex mean 100% more meaningful.
Tell me, I'm gonna linger
Nope.
around for 90
I don't-
days, and the
I don't
91st
think
day I
it's
fuck you, I
that.
ain't gonna never call you again.
I don't think it's the point of what happens after 90 days. I feel like some women or women are taught. Some of them are taught that they are more important than the guy. So they feel like we have to earn them within a sense. You know what I mean? So we're on a 90-day trial. Take me out. Do everything you're gonna do. You know, show me around the world. Show me that you're gonna make me, you know, your everything. And then hopefully you get to the point where I'm gonna give you my vagina.
But is it
But
more
that
important than a guy?
Which is the birth of prostitution, because right there is where they try to exchange stuff.
It was fun, yeah. This was
Right?
fun.
It's the birth of prostitution, because you're trying to exchange. Because I'm paying within a sense. I'm paying for 90 days. I'm giving you service for 90 days. I'm texting you. I'm listening to all your stories. We're going out to eat. We're going to all your favorite places. 90 days of fucking tricking, that can average out to about $5,000 in fucking adult life.
What if she don't want you to trick?
You understand? Huh?
What if she don't want you to trick?
Listen,
What if that's just your
keep
choice?
just keep your pussy and keep everything. I'm talking to people that's fucking. That's the only people I want.
I think it also goes back to the thing we've always said time and time again, because of just how this generation views sex and women. Just if a woman is openly sexually free, it's kind of like use a hoe. It just comes with the automatic, like, I like to have sex. Oh, so you're a hoe? That's what you're telling me. In other words, you could be like, no, I just enjoy sex. You know, I'm an openly sexual person. I like to experiment. I got my partner. We can do whatever you want to do under the sun. We can try different things. That does not equal wholeness. So some people flip it as like they make. Well, let me make him think that sex is not something I like too much because only hoes like sex.
That's what you getting at?
A lot of people think only women who are hoish like sex. You know how much women think like
That's not true.
That's definitely not true.
No. Listen,
That's
I am not pulling that back. I am not pulling that back. There's people in this fucking world who would actually put a woman down. Like, well, I cook and I clean. This bitch has got a fat ass and fuck you from the back. I'm a better woman.
No, I agree with the
people-
statement. I just don't agree with. I agree people would say that, but I don't agree with the philosophy behind it. Because there's women like the main woman I've been with. She won't talk about sex at all. When we get in the bedroom, it's like life is.
But
different.
that's different.
She
That's
doesn't talk about it.
different.
She doesn't. We
You
don't have
you
to. We just
That's
go.
a fact.
We just
My
go.
wife don't talk about it.
Yeah, we just go. Like it's on.
Okay, but if you met someone who talks about sex, would you have the same reaction to it?
I'm different. I don't really care about most
I
things.
would. I
just-
wouldn't care. Depends how the
You're a
conversation
different type of
comes up.
person too.
I think
but
it throws it
It
off.
depends how the
I think it
conversation
throws it
comes
off
up.
because you're basically it's like a party. It's like saying, yo, this party gonna be packed. It's gonna be a movie, a zoovie. And you get there and people ain't there yet. So it's like it didn't add up. to
But
what you're
sometimes
saying.
it's like,
But what if it
sometimes
does?
like,
If it does,
and if she talked it up, that's even better.
Listen, if she talk it up and it
And she
does,
delivers?
then
no,
that's crazy.
I'm not talking
I'm
about.
married.
hype.
Most of the time it don't.
I know,
Most of the
they
time
went
I'm
it
not
don't.
talking
Be honest.
about. I'm not talking about hyping your sex. I'm just saying, hey, I'm willing to. I like this. I'm willing to do this.
Honestly, that's a good like pregame format. Like if you tell me everything you like, I like thumbs
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
bud.
yeah. Then I
You
can
can
do
step
it.
on my
Yeah,
head. All
then I
types
can
of
do
shit.
it.
You step on my head.
Yo, you're helping me out in the
Yeah.
bedroom because
Yeah.
now I know not to pull this trick, not to do that.
Right.
You giving me the guideline of how you like to
I
get
have-
pleased. I appreciate that. That's why I always
Yes.
say I like.
And I love
chicks
it
that been
too.
around the block like twice and then just stop on the third go around. Like the medium
But
rare.
But there
Medium-
are
yeah, medium rare
definitely
vagina.
people who
Yeah,
would
give me medium
hear
rare
that.
vagina.
It's like, wait, why are
Sexual
you even
experience.
so comfortable talking about sex? It's like you have to understand, sex has been so taboo for me for a very, very
That's
long.
only in your culture.
Not my
Yeah.
culture.
We don't
not
treat American
cultures.
women like
Women-
that.
women-
We like American women
Most
fucking.
women-
False.
We like our women fucking.
Go underneath Bernice Burgos' page. She don't even talk about sex. She's a sexual person. She's just a very sexy woman. Look how they talk about her. They don't know nothing about this bitch life.
It's always
Because
been
her
that.
lifestyle. That's her
That's
lifestyle.
bozo.
And listen, what do they flip? They
But
try to
most
make.
women don't
listen,
talk about
listen,
sex.
listen.
Yeah, most women don't talk about
Most
women.
Because it's taboo. Look at what
Not
they
that.
say. The things that they say about her is usually going back to year a whole. And they don't know nothing about
I'll
this
never
girl.
call
That's just
a
being
woman a
envious.
hoe
But I say
for talking about sex.
if you're repeatedly talking about sex, I think you do throw people off because it's like, why are you talking about it? It throws people off. Why are you talking about it?
Definitely not something you should be volunteering.
Yes, it's
Definitely not
like,
something
The
you
one
should
most
volunteer.
important thing here though is
Why-
tequila's a
why-
stimulant and it helps you with sex. I'm just saying.
yeah. So make sure you get some Yave before you do it.
Yave
But I don't
is the
like
devil
people that talk.
sometimes.
Like, don't fucking talk to me about this shit. It is what it is. But Bernice, people just hate her because she's a beautiful female and.
And how
She's
do they try
living
to
her
tear her
best life,
down?
and
They
a lot
try
of
to tear her
people-
down through her sexuality. That the first thing they do is tear down through her sexuality.
But that's the women
They don't
doing it.
show her
That's
sex.
the
It's
women.
women.
And
That's
it's women.
the women.
Because why do women do that?
hating.
Because
why
women
do you think
haters.
women do
Y'all
that?
hate
in
it.
position,
Women
and y'all
stop.
mismanage
'Cause you
y'all
getting all the
pussy.
niggas.
Y'all
Y'all catty.
pussy got her better life.
For
and
years
y'all want
and
that
years
life.
and
Y'all catty as
centuries
fuck.
and
Y'all
centuries.
want her life, and y'all mismanage y'all
Y'all
pussy.
mad, y'all ain't got her life, her
and
body.
centuries
Time out,
and
you asked a question, I'm trying to
motherfucking
give you the answer.
centuries. Women
I'm trying
have
to
been
give you-
taught
but I'm-
to not
Here's-
prioritize
no,
sex.
Here's the answer.
Nah.
They'll
Here's the
cook,
answer
they'll
to
Let
my
clean,
Black
but
give you the
don't
answer.
fuck.
I don't
'Cause this
cook,
be
I
how-
don't
let
clean,
Black-
I don't do shit.
Women-
So
but
now
the
what?
reason-
I mean, I do
why
cook and
women-
clean, but still.
The reason why women, I mean, you know, a lot of stuff happens. The reason why women hate Bernice is because you got to.
They wanna beat her.
Time out. Let me break down
competition.
Put your home run before we get out of
Let
here.
me break down Bernice.
Hey, let me
real quick.
pitch it to you. Ready?
Go ahead. So Bernice, you gotta understand. All right, she got her little butt done. That's cool. But her face is hers. She didn't touch that. That's a beautiful female. With or without an ass, she'll still be beautiful. So now, where women go into competition is when they see how another woman outcome is based off of what she got, the way her body is put together, the way her fashion over fits her. So the fact that Bernice got her body done like most other women either did or want to or don't have enough for, but they're saving up for it.
And that lifestyle.
So I'm just saying, period. Bernice's life ended up being what most of these women end goal is. When they describe their standards and their preference, they want a man to provide all the stuff Bernice done earned herself. Because she's a brand, she got a house, her daughter doing good, she got a business, she's getting booked. Her actual booking info is being used. Now people got book me here and nobody ever emailed them. Bernice is actually being used. She's a businesswoman and successful. So a lot of women are trying to put her down because she got the end game of what they're hoping to get one day, or at least trying to gas your dumb ass to fucking do. Like pay for me to go out to eat while I'm celibate. That's not happening.
I'll pay for Bernice.
That's not happening.
100%
I'll pay for
agree.
Bernice too. I'll pay for Bernice. Bernice can hit me with
Bernice,
that.
you gonna
Black.
be
She
losing.
can hit me with that.
Black, 100% agree. But when they see that and the envy comes up and she has the end goal, how do they tear her down?
They ain't tear
Yes,
her
they
down.
tear her
How?
down based on
Through
her
her
body and her
sexuality. That's
yes.
what I'm saying. Like
But
women
that's
It's
have
women.
That's
But
women.
that's what I'm saying.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
So be mad at the women. Don't be mad at the
Can I say
men.
something
Don't
as
be
a
mad at
woman?
sexuality.
Those same women is being fucked worse and in worse places and being treated like hoes.
100%.
Don't get it twisted.
100%.
Niggas, they fucking.
But
so at the end of the day, you
100%.
can't downplay
But it-
Bernice. And there's a
100%.
nigga out there that's not paying none of your bills.
100%.
treating you like a hoe, putting
Black.
dick in your mouth.
Black.
And
Fuck you in the staircase.
But it's not just it's not just that they want the lifestyle that she has. It's the fact that she's getting the attention and she's getting it. It's like, damn, I don't look like that, and she's getting all this attention. So now I'm envious of the fact that she's getting the attention that I want from guys. So now I feel like I gotta go out and be like that. But I don't know if I might not have the funds to be like that, or I might not have that lifestyle in me. So now I'm envious. So it's not really about Bernice; it's about them.
It's about women, and only women do that because men don't do that. I don't ever look at Idris Elba and be like, damn, like, this nigga tall with the full shirt, got full beard. Like, I'm not looking at that. They're gonna like me for a different reason.
I mean, Danny said
He
the
don't
key
drive
word.
a Wrangler.
You said the key word. One of the 7 deadly sins is envy. Just people just envy. You can't stop hating. Now you have people in their homes that are tougher than you because they home just saying, "I hate this person." Because you can talk shit
Internet
from far.
gangsters.
Anybody can talk shit from far. But when you're in somebody's face, these same girls
Energy
that say what they
changes.
say about it, like, "Hey, girl, how they get to
They
be
want
like
a
you?"
picture with Bernie.
If she
Hey,
might
girl,
pull
can
out,
I get a
"Nah, you-"
picture?
If she
They
knew
want a
everyone that posted,
picture.
she could be like, "No, you talk trash, you talk." It's just people just
They
hate.
want
You
Bernie
can't-
to repost them.
And
so
she's living
bad.
her life. She's living her best life. Like
Right.
I love that song. Living my best life.
Yeah.
There's a reason behind it. She
That-
living her
that's
best life. She doesn't care what they're saying.
And I love Bernice, but what I hate is people try to tear her down. And it's just one main excuse. One main excuse is she's a hoe. Like,
Is she a hoe? I don't know much
she's-
about it. I don't-
That's
honestly
what I'm
don't
saying.
know.
None
She's
of
not a
us
hoe. I don't
know.
know.
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
she
She's not a hoe
is.
because we can't fuck. We can't
That's
just
a
DM her
fact.
and say,
Man
"Let me
ready to pull
fuck."
up on this bitch and fuck her.
That's
It's not
something.
happening. It's not happening.
And trust me, I DM'd her. It didn't work out for me.
I got a video chat one time.
But I got a
She said,
picture with her though. I met her in the club. Bernice is a beautiful
He shot the
fucking
Steph Curry.
person.
You gotta
Oh no,
shoot.
I definitely shot it. I shot the shot. But she's a beautiful person, man.
That's
Beautiful
She's cool,
person.
too.
She stayed after the club was over, took pictures with everybody. I
Yeah,
don't know,
she's a
women
sweetheart.
Women hate her because people
They hate her 'cause they
think
ain't her.
vagina.
I was gonna say the same thing.
They hate you because they ain't you.
That's a
Nigga.
fact. But they think vagina add up to things, to gifts. That's what they see on Love and Hip Hop and music. So that's what they're being fed. Of
course, they're
So now
definitely
when
fed.
they're doing all this fucking, all this busting open, they're telling you they suck dick the best and make the best macaroni salad and all this shit, and then they don't have nothing.
I love how you went from
They got a
sucking to
master's
macaroni
degree.
salad.
Yeah, I'm just saying they do
You
both.
like to
And
eat
then-
when you
and then they
finish
have
like
to
to
stop.
eat?
Yeah, yeah.
Like to
Put
eat
it
what
in
you
degree.
done?
Talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the
yeah,
degrees.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
all of
yeah,
them got
yeah,
degrees now.
yeah.
Every
Yeah,
fucking body
there's
got a fucking
degrees
degree.
and stuff, but your degrees don't mean nothing unless you
Sounds
get paid
good.
to use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
As a fact, as a paper, yo, we come to the end of our show. It was a dope show today. We had fun. Let's throw some shout outs out. Let's go. Joe, throw your shout out first, man.
Oh man, to my entire team, some of the team here, my man Paul Nickerson.
Shout out to Yave.
My brother Brett, my brother Danny. There's so many of us out there grinding. Yave Tequila, YAVE Tequila on Instagram, on Facebook, the website. If you want to know where to buy it, go to the website, go to the Find Yave page and buy it. Post a picture and we'll reach out to you. Like, I'm a kid from Harlem. Started from nothing. I'm just like you. So let's just go.
That's what's up.
That's it. Yeah.
Next up,
Boom.
Tanya, Danny, yo.
Shout out to everybody who tuned in. Shout out to Joe for coming in. Still owes me a shirt, but we're gonna talk about that later.
Put you on record.
Yeah, I had to put it on.
It's
I had to put
officially official.
It's officially official.
Well played, though. Well
Y'all
played,
can
B.
follow me on Instagram at Your Favorite Tomboy. Y'all see me in the comments later. Shout out to my team. That's it.
Shout out to everybody watching the podcast. Big shout out to Joe and the team in the building. Thank you guys for being so supportive of BrownHolyWater for the time you guys have been
Amen.
on board with us. Big shout out to my Nico. Happy birthday, baby. His birthday's
Happy birthday.
Tuesday.
happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday,
Drop a
Nico.
happy birthday to him in the
Happy
comments.
birthday,
Y'all
Nick.
hit him up on Tuesday. You know, 'cause he's a big boy now. We celebrating tonight. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting him, Level Up Wash, and everybody who's been supporting me, Bad Gyal Tanya. At @Bad Gyal Tanya, Gyal with a Y. Follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, facebook.com/Bad Gyal Tanya, twitter.com/Bad Gyal Tanya. I've been around for a long time.
We heard throughout the show.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, but thank you guys. Thanks for liking, for supporting. Don't forget to share the video. And we still want reviews on iTunes.
Facts.
So pull up the podcast app, search BrownHolyWater, give us 5 stars, just a suggestion, and leave a dope ass comment. We want to get ranked. That's how we grow and we can provide things on a bigger scale for you guys. So have a good night, have a good weekend. More tea next week.
Ayo, handsome15 Instagram.
Why is your
Brown-
mic so dope? That's an amazing mic. Which is
Because I'm actually a star, so and I have
He
my own
just need way to
emoji.
talk about this mic.
Shout out to the emoji. Y'all like my mic? Drop the emoji in the comments. BrownHolyWaterPodcast.com. Go get your shirts, your hoodies. Y'all already know. Get that good old apparel. Thank you for pulling up. Like, share the video, and talk about it. See you next week. Black, take us out.
Yeah. Listen, y'all already know what it is. Your boy Black Success, looking amazing as always. You understand?
so humble. You
Last
gotta love
week-
his humility.
I
He's so
usually
humble.
put cocoa.
Black still don't have a haircut.
The cocoa butter. Now you know why? Because my work week start on Wednesday, so I get my haircut Wednesday. By the time
You
I
don't
get
work.
Sunday.
Oh,
You don't work.
This is true. I don't have a job. So, what I'm saying is, thank y'all for
Hello.
coming out. Make sure y'all support Yave. Go to the page. Make sure you get a bottle. Take a picture with it. We got another event coming up real soon. I'll give y'all details next week Sunday. I'm gonna line it up real good for you guys. And that's it. I may not be 6 feet, but I got a better car than you, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. Y'all can play the video right now. BrownHolyWater Podcast.
BrownHolyWater, y'all.
Y'all already know what it is. Yave.
Y'all been waiting too long, so I came back this time with a new song. Same old attitude, wanting y'all to sing along. What we talking about? Fill it up and put that thing on. Know we got that brown, holy water. Watch it, y'all be sipping, merch, drop it, black, bless it, la, pop it, Tanya, pour it, Georgie, rock it. Every Sunday at 7, yeah, you can't stop it. Like, share, follow, don't forget to comment. Getting baptized by every topic. Heard we the best, but I ain't the one that gossip. Brown, holy water, watch it. Y'all be sipping, merch, drop it. Black, bless it, la, pop it. Tanya, pour it, Georgie, rock it. Brown, holy water, watch it. Y'all be sipping, merch, drop it. Black, bless it, la, pop it. Tanya, pour it,